Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Hosting Cruz, and still WBO welterweight champion of the world, Brian Norman Jr., 27-0, 21 knockouts, blasted Derrick Cuevas in 3 rounds. 27 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 19 KOs, ranked number 13 by the WBO coming into the fight. And this fight was supposed to be, on paper in my book, a pretty competitive toe-to-toe banger with a lot of exchanges, both guys exchanging heavy punches throughout the fight. A high-action fight. I even gave Derrick Cuevas a chance because he was a good boxer puncher coming in, nice left hook, and pretty strong. But, man, class tell right away within 3 rounds that Derrick didn't belong in there with Brian. Brian, who is coming off his sensational win over Giovanni Santillan, and where it was a war, but in the end, he shredded Santillan to pieces, busted him up. There was blood all over the place, and it was just a vicious knockout win. So he was coming into this fight with that momentum as the champion and known as a strong boxer puncher who likes to mix it up. Nice left hook as well. So class tell over time right away in 3 rounds that Derrick didn't belong in there, and Brian just picked him apart, man. Brian didn't even have... He almost didn't break a sweat in this fight to win it, actually. I mean, off of 1-2, you heard him with a jab. Matter of fact, it was off a 1-2 right-hand jab, and down goes Derrick Cuevas. And when he got up, his reaction was like, I don't want to be in here anymore. The referee saw that. His facial expression was like, I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be in here. And it was only in round 3, man. Brian Norman Jr. was just getting warmed up, and it was all she wrote. You know, all it took was 3 rounds for Brian Norman Jr. to get the stoppage win over Derrick Cuevas. And solidifying himself as the top dog at 147 and as champion. And ladies and gentlemen, the fight was Saturday. Brian Norman Jr. got in the gym and posted a video on his social media Instagram page. And this is what he posted. So the fight was Saturday, this was Monday. Back in the lab already, like nothing ever happened. Watching his work. Watching his fight from this past Saturday night. His demolition, his destruction of Derrick Cuevas. And he's just there jump roping. Watching his recent fight that happened a couple of days ago. And already in the gym. So that's what you call hunger, greatness in the making, and someone that wants to do great things in boxing and not only become champion and defend the crown, but staying hungry and just looking for all the smoke. So Brian Norman Jr., man, he's a special fighter, man. He can box, he can punch, he likes to mix it up. As you saw with Santillan and Derrick Cuevas, he is going to be hard to beat. To beat Brian Norman Jr., you're going to have to sacrifice your health. You're going to have to train your butt off really hard, make sure you're in peak condition, you have a good chin, because Brian Norman Jr., he's going to be hard to beat. What's next for Brian Norman Jr. as champion? Well, he's got number 1 ranked fighter Alex Rocha. The crazy thing about Rocha being number 1 is that Brian Norman Jr. destroyed the fighter that defeated Rocha in Santillan. Brian Norman Jr. destroyed Santillan, and Santillan destroyed Rocha. And for Rocha to be number 1 ranked by the WBO, you know, styles make fights in boxing. We'll be surprised. Just never know. Alexis Rocha may come in and give Brian Norman Jr. a hell of a fight. But Brian Norman Jr. beat the man who beat the man in Santillan. So he's ranked number 1. Let's see. Another interesting fight at welterweight will be Nicolas Flas. But Nicolas Flas, he's going to have to get through Gabriel Maestre this Saturday night on ProBox TV in what will be a tremendous fight. That's no easy fight. But Nicolas Flas is taking the WBA route. So if anything, he'll be fighting the WBA champion. And that will be Stanionis. But Stanionis is in unification on April 12th against Jaron Boots Ennis. So everyone's busy, everyone's lined up and locked in with an opponent. So Nicolas Faz has to get past Gabriel first. And we'll see what happens from there. But yeah, Brian Norman Jr., man, he's a tremendous fighter. He easily destroyed Derrick Cuevas. No sweat. And yep, on to bigger and better things. As for Derrick Cuevas, this is not the end. This is his first loss. He'll be back. He'll be back. This is not the end. He's still a strong fighter. He can punch. He can box. Still young, and he'll be back. Miracle Boy Boxing, gentlemen. I'm your host, Austin Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.